explore nature. Man must explore. And this is exploration at its greatest. Man must explore.
Welcome to This Is the Day. My name is Drew Crisp. I'm here with
Bo Chansey. Welcome. This is the day. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to all of you.
This is the day, March 31st, 2020. Oh, when the saints go marching out of March. I don't know.
Okay. The Saints went out of March.
This is it. Last day of March. It's going to be a good one.
I do want to give people, this is the day. We're in the moment of the day.
That's right.
That's what we do. This is the day.
Yep.
And so we're not really in the past. We're not really in the future. This is the day. However, just a heads up, with this being the 31st of March, that means tomorrow is?
March 32nd.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh, no, it's the last day of March. So it's going to be April 1st.
April 1st.
April 1st.
Do you know what happens on April 1st?
April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day. See, you know what? This is like, we are here for you. We want to prepare you. There are going to be shenanigans and hijinks and all kinds of, hilarity ensuing in the world tomorrow, I'm sure.
Bo, are you an April Fool's kind of guy? I mean, are you preparing pranks as we speak?
No, that's kind of the one day I take off.
Okay.
The rest of the year, I'm in on the pranks, and then I let the common folk have their day to do some April Fools. How about you?
I like a good April Fool's prank. I enjoy when it's been building for months and months.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not very strategic in this, but friends of mine, they have the long play, and they'll do a prank. And then April Fool's will be kind of the culmination of it. And
sure.
It's fantastic.
That's good.
So
I like that. Yeah, a little effort is appreciated.
It is, absolutely.
Well, this is the day. Yeah.
That's tomorrow, but today is March 31st.
It is.
And so good morning to you at home. We do hope that you would share this with some people who need encouragement. This is a daily dose of encouragement, communication from us here at MCC. So we would hope that you would be encouraged, and please share that with your friends.
Our gift to you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Bo, what'd you do last night?
Well, last night, so we cooked dinner.
Yep.
Yeah, there's that. A lot of cooking. Yeah, these days.
A lot of cooking.
Yeah, a lot of cooking. We look forward to the meal cooking. So we had dinner together. It was great, and then I did kind of like I guess now it's like a weekly Zoom call with some buddies. I was doing that, but my son Ace, doing online school. He's a freshman, and he had to do a Rube Goldberg project.
Yep.
And I guess it's all about physics and I don't know, stuff I don't really understand. But anyway, he showed me his project that he made last night. And I have a video of it. I'd love to share it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
I want to see this.
Yeah, let's watch this together.
I placed the ball down on the ground. Then using more work, I proceed to hit the golf ball, showing the energy transfer of gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy. As the ball goes down the first ramp, it shows more gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy, as the ball is in motion. Then the ball proceeds to hit the golf club, showing kinetic energy to thermal energy as the ball in motion begins to slow down due to the friction of the golf club. Next, the ball hits the dominoes, which is a gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy transfer. As the ball hits the dominoes, it creates a kinetic to kinetic energy transfer as the dominoes proceed to knock each other down, causing a chain reaction. The dominoes then hit the ball, which is a gravitational potential energy to a kinetic energy transfer, causing the ball to go down the ramp, which is gravitational potential to a kinetic. The ball, after gliding down the ramp, begins to slow down due to the friction of the putting green, which is kinetic to thermal energy. The ball then hits the driver head, which is gravitational potential to kinetic, causing the ball to fall into the cup, which shows kinetic to gravitational potential.
It's in the hole!
It's in the hole!
It's in the hole!
Look at that!
Didn't see that coming.
Ace, way to go, man. That's amazing. Okay, so that was quite impressive. So this was a school project.
School project. Yep.
Okay, and there was a lot going on there. Bo, I mean, did you help him out with that?
Well, you know, I know a lot of parents help their kids with their projects, but I decided to let my kids like succeed in life.
Okay.
No, I didn't even know he was doing it. No clue this
Wow.
was even happening. And then he showed it to me, and I was like, you want a job? like,
It's amazing.
like maybe we could use you. No, I mean, you know, if it was up to me, like, here, do a project, I was thinking like paper mache volcano,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, but wow, yeah, we had slow-mo, we had narration, I learned things about physics, I thought it was pretty good.
That's pretty amazing. I've seen some other Rube Goldbergs like that, but it all has like, it's all rooted in science.
I guess
you know?
so, yeah.
And that was amazing that he was able to explain exactly what was happening.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good job, Ace.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Ace in the hole.
Ace
right
in the
there.
hole, there it was.
There it is.
Hey, what'd you do last night?
Okay, so obviously, Bo, there's a lot more screen time these days, okay?
Sure.
We're doing a lot more movies. And so we watched a movie last night called Nanny McPhee.
Oh, love
You
me some
familiar
Nanny with the...
Yes.
Yeah,
So right as Emma Thompson, who's one of our favorite actresses, right as she gets onto the screen and she's got the hairy moles, both of the boys did one of these.
Oh, they looked away.
They looked away because it is.
It's not polite to stare.
It's not polite to stare.
They've been raised well. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we watched that movie. A lot of so he's a mortician. A lot of dead bodies in that movie. You know, as you watch movies with kids, you watch them with different eyes.
Yeah, you do.
And we have to explain what a mortician is, and yeah, that was fun. But
How old are your boys again?
8 and 5.
8 and 5. Yeah, a lot of dead bodies.
A lot of dead bodies in that
But I think the hairy mole.
the hairy mole.
Those are the things nightmares are made of.
So yeah, we watched that. Had a good time.
That's great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good.
Good movie. Good movie.
I like just to let it settle there. You know, just like
You want to
yeah.
just let that be? I wonder if anybody looked up mortician.
Mortician. Yeah. Right then, like.
Yeah, like, should we?
Well, I'd love to know if anyone, maybe, how would you explain what a mortician does to your 5-year-old? I'd love somebody.
It's a bit morbid.
It's a bit morbid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
You know, when you want to go.
They dress up dead bodies for.
You know, when you want to go see them for the last time and they have way more makeup on than they ever wore in their entire life.
It looks
Yeah.
so peaceful. No, it looks dead. Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, that brings us to our verse of the day.
All right.
We encourage you to download the YouVersion Bible app. I have it on my phone. I use it every single day, and they have a daily verse of the day. And today's verse is from Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. And it says, "The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit." The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. This is good stuff right there in Proverbs. And what I love about that is this reminder that the tongue has the power of life and death. So our words. There are life-giving words, and there are words that bring death. And if we're not really paying attention to which of those words are coming out of our mouth, we can bring a lot of death into people's lives. We can be dream killers, we can be hope killers, you know, we can be discouraging, and wow, what our world needs right now is life.
That's right.
Yeah, really life-giving words for sure.
You know, Ephesians, I believe, where he says, do not let any unwholesome talk
Yeah.
come out of your mouth. I've heard before that's like putrid. Like, don't let any like trash, gross,
Decaying
death
words, yeah.
death words. So, Bo, I have this here.
What you got?
You know, and again, James as well talks about, you know, taming of the tongue. So
yeah.
I've got a large tongue here.
I did think
You know,
you do have a large tongue.
You know, so if you had this here, but you also have, you know, your tongue can bring words of life. So
Yep.
that will represent the kind of the white tongue here. But then you can have words of death. All right.
Which would be the black tongue.
The black tongue. This
Okay.
is kind of how my mind works, Bo. You know, so if we have our human tongue, you can have the black tongue words. I really wish in life, as you were talking, and words were coming out, and you're like, you know what? You always say those things because you don't respect. I wish your tongue would maybe like turn.
Oh, so like
black.
Like
you
if
know?
you're talking to Kaylee,
Okay, caliente.
your
Yep,
wife.
yep.
And all of a sudden you start saying words of death, she could just look at you and go, black tongue, black tongue. Wouldn't that be helpful?
Uh-huh. I think that would be really helpful.
Yeah.
If your tongue would just turn black.
Like a word of warning. We've
Like
got,
a word. Oh.
We have death words
We have-
coming.
oh,
the
oh.
tongue is turning black.
Here it comes.
Death words
Death
are
words
on
are coming out.
the way.
And then suddenly it's like, you know what? Actually,
White tongue.
you're exactly right, honey. I said those things because I am insecure. And
that's
I
powerful, yeah.
need the grace and power of Jesus right now to tame my tongue. And it just became like that, and then
White tongue.
White tongue.
Tongue of light, bringing
So-
life, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe scientists can work on that.
Yeah, I like
or
that.
something. But that's I don't know. That's what that is. But I love that verse.
I do too.
That's a good
It's
verse.
really helpful. So watch
Yeah.
your words today. Not even just the words you say, also the words that you write, the words you think. Take them all captive and understand they have power. There's power in our words. So
Take every thought captive.
that's right. That's
Man,
good stuff.
What a good word.
Hey, so, you know, we have these calendars at my house. The Sumstress got big on calendars this year, and so we've got a few of them laying around. And so I like to debrief on my daily calendar pull-off, rip-off page in my bathroom. And so we have a picture of it. Here's today's calendar page from March 31st. And it says, spread some kindness. Leave for someone to find and brighten their day. And it says, just a smile on a printed piece of paper, but good wishes to you. Good wishes to you. So I'm not sure if I understood it correctly, but
Okay.
I felt like it was telling me to like draw a smiley face on a piece of paper.
Like a Post-it or something.
Yeah, for someone to see.
Okay.
So I wasn't exactly sure what to do, but Summer, my wife has her tear-off calendar in the bathroom as well. So I went ahead and did a smiley face on hers. So we have her picture right here, and we're gonna put that up. And so her calendar, it turns out, I hadn't really looked at it, is weirder than mine. It says Earth is closer to the sun than Mars and bigger. What are two other differences between the two planets? And it gives two answers, color, because it's the red planet, I guess, and aliens. So yeah, she's dealing with that today. So I went ahead, and that's my drawing. That's the person I draw. Usually he's not smiling though. He usually has a smirk or a grimace.
Yes.
I went ahead and did a smiley face with a I heart you. So I don't know, maybe that'll brighten her day.
Look at that. That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, I graffitied her calendar page. I hope it's a little risk.
I mean, I think if I was to walk out and see that, even just a smiley face on a Post-it, I think it would brighten my day.
Would it?
Yeah.
Well, maybe look around.
Pay attention.
Pay attention. You never know
Good.
what you might see. Now, also, Drew, on our refrigerator in our kitchens, that's where we keep our refrigerator, there's a calendar that has a national or international day of blank. And today's I found to be a bit challenging.
Okay.
Today is like International Eiffel Tower Day.
International Eiffel Tower Day.
Yeah. You know, like
Okay.
in France, there's the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
But it's closed.
It is closed.
You can't go to the Eiffel Tower today.
Okay.
Like we can't, do a little field trip to the Eiffel Tower.
So how are we going to celebrate?
I don't know. I feel obligated though to celebrate. I mean, this is the day, and it's the Eiffel Tower Day.
Yep.
So I think we should celebrate it.
Okay.
Maybe we could bring the Eiffel Tower and a little bit of France to the people.
To us. Okay. Oh. Look at this.
Oh, I am in France. I am at the Eiffel Tower. Vive la France!
So tall, this tower.
This tower is all.
Oh, look at it.
Okay. All right. There's a little French culture for you. Is there a baguette on your head?
Oh, okay. Get it off. Get it off. No,
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, so, okay, Eiffel Tower Day. Well, we could talk about this. Who are some of your favorite French actors or artists or musicians?
Well, a lot of culture out of France.
A lot of culture out of France.
There's so much to pick from. I mean, because great art, theater. Oh my goodness, the writers. There's been some incredible works of literature. So I think if I go like pure, just artistic, when I think France and what it's given to the world, Pepe Le Pew.
I think you're exactly right. This is the cartoon skunk,
Yeah,
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew. A true romantic.
Yeah, just romance in his heart.
Romance in it, nothing but love. Pepe Le
Yes.
Pew.
Okay.
All love.
All love.
Man, I love me some Pepe Le Pew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
How about you? Who's?
Well, I was thinking about this, and I've been told recently, there's a difference between Parisian French and the Canadian French. Okay, so we're gonna go with the Canadian French. My favorite is Jim Shaughnessy.
Oh, he's one of our
elders.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm really looking to get one of those pork pies. So anyway.
Don't give away my source.
Oh, I didn't know.
My goodness.
No, I don't know anything.
Can we edit this?
Edit post, please.
Oh my goodness.
But we're gonna go rush right past that. Marcel Marceau, the French mime actor. Okay?
The French mime actor.
Yeah, his films are phenomenal, but really, it's his album that.
What was
I
his
love.
album called?
Blowing in the Wind. That's a Bill Mitchell joke, folks.
Hey, I think he's probably my favorite mime of all time.
Yep.
Name another mime.
It's gonna be. There's that Todd.
Todd, yeah.
Todd from Toledo.
Yeah, when he was in that collapsing box.
Oh man.
Todd from Toledo.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Todd from Toledo.
So back to I'm curious about this French Canadian.
French Canadian.
And like Parisian.
Parisian
Is
French.
this, I'm just curious. Like I have nothing against Canada, but is this like the difference between Canadian bacon and like bacon? Because let's face it, Canadian bacon's just ham.
It's just ham.
And it's
fried ham.
It's not as good as bacon.
Oh, whoa! Shots fired.
I didn't say that it ran true in all things.
Right.
I just
Curious. How did that get? Are we, as far as strips of bacon, are we new to the game? If we
Canadian
bacon
perfected it.
older?
I don't know.
Okay.
If we're new to the game, if they took regular bacon and they thought that would enhance it,
right?
Wow, they got bigger problems.
You went the other direction.
Yeah, that was the wrong way.
Have you ever gotten that where you're like, it has bacon on it, and then it's Canadian bacon? You're like, I need to talk to the
this
chef.
is false advertising. This is not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about pancetta?
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Okay. Moving around.
Wait, is that okay? Wait, hold on. Does it look like salami? That stuff?
Yeah, it's like smaller and
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I don't ask a lot of
fry
questions.
it up, put it in some sauce.
I don't ask a lot of questions when I eat meat.
It's like Italian bacon.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. They've done a good job.
They've done a real good job.
Yeah.
The Italians.
The
man.
Italians, they know what they're doing when it comes to food.
If you're on the phone with Papa John's and they're like, you want sausage or Italian sausage? I'm like,
Italian.
upgrade that bad boy. Italian sausage sounds great.
Yeah, well, it's like a $5 upcharge, but
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Shout out to Papa John's.
There you go.
All right. We need to move on.
What do we got?
We've got a music video for us today.
Oh, yes. We're in for a treat.
I love music.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's check this out.
Hey Bo, hey Drew, thanks for having us again.
What's up, guys? Good to see you.
So we have another song for you today, and we actually just finished it while social distancing.
Yeah, and it was based on one of your Facebook posts, Bo. A post you had made about our identity who we were and who we're becoming in Christ. So we hope you like it. We think it might be called King's Kid, but we're not
We
sure.
don't have a title yet. That's how new it is. Who I was will hardly be remembered, because who you are has overcome. Now I am entirely dependent upon who you are and all you've done. Death can't hold my sin and shame over me anymore, 'cause I'm washed in your blood and I'm forgiven by your royal decree. I'm adopted, a king's kid, and you'll finish what you started in me. Who I am will always be surrendered, because who you are will be enough. From now on, your name is my defender. When the liar comes, we'll rise above. Death can't hold my sin and shame over me anymore, 'cause I'm washed in your blood and I'm forgiven by your royal decree. I'm adopted, a king's kid, and you'll finish what you started in me. 'Cause I'm washed in your blood and I'm forgiven by your royal decree. I'm adopted, a king's kid, and you'll finish what you started in me. Death can't hold my sin and shame over me anymore. Jesus bought my heart and soul and paid forevermore, 'cause I'm washed in your blood and I'm forgiven by your royal decree. I'm adopted, a king's kid, and you'll finish what you started in me. 'Cause I'm washed in your blood and I'm forgiven by your royal decree. I'm adopted, a king's kid, and you'll finish what you started in me. And you'll finish what you started in me.
And that's it.
That's it. Hey, thanks for having us again, guys. Back to you, Bo and Drew.
Wow, thank you, Sarah and Pat. That was so great. Sarah is our Bedford campus worship leader, and I just want you to know, like the lyrics there for me are just amazing. Like the lines that really kind of catch my eye are forgiven by a royal decree. Forgiven by a royal decree, I'm adopted, a kid's king. I really love that. Really powerful stuff. Love those lyrics. Love the tune. Pat told me that they were working on that song based off some conversations he and I had and some things I'd sent him. Yeah, I don't think so. That's really good. Like that is really good, great lyrically. Love it. So thank you for sharing that with us.
I really appreciate holding up the noble name of Jesus, and that song does that really well.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, awesome.
Yep. Good. Well, Bo, it is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We had Motivation Monday yesterday. Jerry, the salmon, went into the bear's mouth.
He did.
And so now we need Tuesday's tips.
Tuesday's tips.
This is where we give you just some helpful things that we found on the internet.
Life hacks,
Life
if
hacks,
you will.
okay?
Yeah.
All right, so this first one we got for you. Make your car almost twice as fast by changing it from miles per hour to kilometers. I think that's pretty good.
It's a good life hack. You really feel like you're
Yeah, you're moving.
flying here.
What is KMH? Did I say that wrong? I said it wrong.
Kilometers?
Kilometers.
Kilometers?
Kilometers
I think it's a Canada thing.
per hour. MH.
MH.
Yeah.
That's an
But
option,
You could go
apparently.
twice as fast. That's amazing. You ever see the signs in when you're driving in Canada and you're like, dude, I can fly in this place. I can move, man. I'm moving. And then you're like, oh, whoa, hold on.
Yeah. Math.
Math is
Yeah,
hard, isn't
math.
it? Math.
Math.
My son asked me what a centimeter was, and I said, ask Google. Ask Alexa. She knows what that is.
He's smart.
She's smart.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to this next one. If your windshield wiper falls off, you just go ahead and grab an end of a broom, attach that bad boy with some zip strips, duct tape, you're good to go.
I mean, is this such a problem that we needed a life hack for it?
Right. I mean, just go ahead and get a new windshield wiper.
That seems easier.
It seems easy. I mean, you go in there and you tell them to make and model your car.
I don't think you even have to go in. I think,
okay.
I'm pretty sure you can go online. Like,
Online and just
type that
right.
in and they'll
You're good to go.
just attach it.
All right, that might not be enough.
I don't know.
This one I know those with young
Oh, this is a
children
good one,
can
yeah.
use right
Yeah,
here.
this
Okay.
is genius.
Let's check this out. This is a onesie that you attach, some type of floor cleaner fabric to. That way, as they're crawling around, they can clean your floors.
Genius.
And then all that dirt sticks to your child, you know? And that's, that's maybe not. That might not be the best.
I find that you should also, like, before you do this,
Yeah.
give the child like some kind of sticky candy,
Okay. Yes.
so that anything around the face, it's
Just- okay.
You increase your surface area.
That one may not have been one we should have shared. Okay, but this one is. This
Okay,
one is. I
this is a good
promise.
one, all
Okay,
right.
this one. Use half of a pool noodle to protect your car door from slamming against the garage wall.
All right.
I like that. Because I think that's genius. I get out of my car fast, you know? I'm excited to get inside.
Coming
you know?
in hot.
And so then I'm just like, woohoo! And then it's right into the wall,
Wow.
you know? And so if you had that pool noodle, such, it just,
It
it can, right there,
protects the wall too.
protects the wall.
That's true.
And your car door. So
Because let's face it, there is an abundance of leftover pool noodles.
there are.
Yeah.
There are.
A lot of pool noodles were sold, and I mean, you can only beat each other up so long on the pool noodles.
That's it. Have you seen these beefier pool noodles? Have you seen like the
Mega Mondo.
mega pool noodles?
I have not. No.
I think, honestly, with those, it's like, are you concerned that the normal pool noodle will not hold you as you're weightless in water? Why do you need the
Maybe
mega
you're-
one?
Well, you're not as buyant. It's
I mean, you're 70%
math,
water.
physics, science.
You're science.
Yeah.
I'm not a physicist.
No.
So those are our Tuesday tips. Not sure if any of that helps, but
It might have. Yeah.
It might have helped.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Yeah.
Good. All right, perfect. Well, we need to move on to In Other News.
In other news,
This is a segment where we take our union leader, local paper here at New Hampshire.
and I'm so glad you take the lead in this because
Yep.
I just can't touch
Right.
the newsprint.
You have an aversion to newsprint.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, is it just, what is it exactly?
It's a texture,
it's a
and
texture
then it gets on your fingers.
Yeah.
I'm all for for print. I just,
So when it comes to paper mache, you probably are out.
I'm out. Yeah.
you're out.
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay, very good. Well, I was looking in the Union Leader today, and I found this really
what do you
fun. Well, it's not fun, but it's interesting. This thieves steal a Van Gogh painting from a Dutch museum.
Whoa, which
I
painting?
know. So it's the painting called Spring Garden.
Okay.
By Van Gogh. It was stolen from the Singer-Laran Museum in Amsterdam.
So it's
Go-
it's Van Gogh.
It's Van Gogh.
It's Van Gogh.
It's Van Gogh, all
Wow.
right? Now, thankful to most of us, we've actually never heard of Spring Garden. It's not like Starry, Starry Night or something.
No, it's not his most famous work.
But it's still kind of,
Oh, they have some images of it at least.
right. And here's the thing. I never understand like art, like stealing art, because here you've got something very famous. How are you going to sell that? You're not going to put it on eBay and go like, "Hey guys, I got Spring Garden. I'll start the bidding. I don't know, $20,000." Like, you can't just do that. How do you sell stolen art?
The dark web.
It's a dark web.
Yeah.
Okay, the dark web.
You go to the dark web.
But then how do you then display it? You're like, "Hey guys, come into my side room. I've got all these stolen paintings that everybody's well aware that are stolen." I don't know how it works.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. And I'm glad we don't know.
Yeah,
right?
that's probably better.
So I was looking at the Family Circus.
Oh, the
Bo.
Family Circus. Here we go.
Also, first off, I want to make mention before I get to this. It says the Family Circus up here by Bill Keane, all right? But then as you go down, it says by Jeff Keane. So who actually, I don't know, it doesn't, but anyway, I don't know who's writing these. Is it Bill Keane or Jeff Keane?
I don't know.
What we have here is we've got an injury from the little girl who seems to be, very predominant in these cartoons. She says, "Mommy's putting infesticide on my cut."
All right.
And she's telling that to her little brother who's looking up very close to the wound. I feel like he probably should step back, to
Or
be
have
honest.
protective gear.
Protective gear, like he's way too close to this injury. I don't know what this word, is that an actual word, Bo? Infecticide?
No, I think she mixed up her words.
Okay,
I'm not Bill or Jeff Keane.
okay,
So I can't presume to have the mind of the artist.
right,
However, I think what's happening here is there's been an injury.
okay,
There's trauma.
Yeah.
Okay, trauma is in the family. And the little boy was with his sister when the trauma occurred.
okay,
And so he's very concerned. So he's close and he's wanting to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And so the little girl, in an attempt, even in her trauma, to comfort her brother,
yeah,
is trying to explain what the mom is doing. And she says she's putting infecticide on my wound.
right.
But what the mom was actually doing was she was trying to prevent an infection.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it was an antiseptic. Like
Okay.
maybe she was like, no infection with an antiseptic, and she mixed the words up. But
Some type of triple antibiotic ointment,
yeah, maybe an ointment, a cream.
cream being placed on that. And so she just messed up the word. And so that's the
I think that's-
precocious.
It's cute. Yeah, it's cute.
The
yeah.
cute,
Sure,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, not necessarily what I would put into the comics,
Well,
but
they're
okay.
not. You don't have a
So-
strip either.
I don't. Do you remember that funny bit from Brian Regan where he talks about, when you were a child and something happened to one of your siblings, you'd run back into mom and you're like, "Mom, everything's fine, okay." But you remember how Billy's arm kind of did
This.
this? It doesn't really do that anymore. I always thought that was funny, that little,
Yeah, you got to lead with something.
something good.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, you look
Billy's
really-
alive.
Okay, I love your hair today, Mom. Looks great. Brother, no teeth, okay?
Yeah, well,
Bicycle accident, we probably need to get that addressed.
they were baby teeth, though.
They were baby teeth.
Yeah,
It'll be fine, Mom. Yes. Shout out to Brian Regan.
Hey.
All right, good. Well, it is time, Bo, for a very exciting thing that's happened in the life of our church.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sure.
We have an announcement to make.
Okay.
All right. You have your things like Facebook official. You have your things like we're putting it out there, but this is the day official.
Oh, like relationship status. kind of
Relationship
stuff.
status,
Sure.
okay?
Yeah.
2 members of our staff here at Manchester Christian Church.
Okay.
They were dating and now they are engaged.
What?
To be married.
Shut the front door.
No,
Who?
I will not.
Do we allow this?
I will keep it open. I think so.
They did not ask
I will not speak.
my permission.
I will not speak to this. I think this is okay.
Not that they needed my
No,
permission.
no.
Yeah, of course. not.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yes.
Who are they? Yeah, tell us.
All right, this is Josh and Anna. We have a picture of the actual beautiful moment.
Is it the actual moment or was it recreated?
I have no idea. I would
Inquiring
guess.
minds want to know.
I would guess it looks pretty candid. I mean, I think that's when it actually happened. But beautiful, beautiful moment, and we wanted to take space here on This Is the Day to say congratulations, guys. and
Congratulations.
we are with you. We are behind you. We support you.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Love that.
Very good.
Definitely love that.
Bo, did you You see the weather out there?
I did. I'm interested in the weather.
Yeah, I love the
Yeah,
weather.
I think it matters. This is the day. Little warmer today,
Yeah,
which I'm good with.
yeah.
Yeah, a little uptick. Yeah, it was cold yesterday.
Yep.
And rainy. Today, 50 degrees is the high.
Okay.
Okay, I'm down with that. It's nice. And partly sunny.
Partly sunny.
Partly sunny.
Yeah,
Yeah, not totally sunny.
that's all. There's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
some
not-
clouds.
There's some clouds. Not too much sun.
Yeah,
Partly sunny.
partly sunny.
How you feel about that?
I feel good. Something that really resonates with me is those men and women who have to talk about the weather intelligently every day. Because we do this segment and I have nothing to say.
I have nothing either.
I have nothing intelligent to say. So shout out to you weather people.
It's impressive.
Who really can, because it's kind of the same.
I know. I used to kind of make fun of it in my heart a
Right.
little bit. Yeah. All those charts and graphs and standing out in the monsoon.
Right. And
Okay.
for you programming the Weather Channel, that's
24/7.
24/7. How in the world?
All weather all the
All
time.
the weather, yeah.
Yeah. Partly sunny.
Partly sunny, 50. High at
50.
50.
Okay.
I love it.
That's our
I'm
weather.
excited for this day.
a
Very
good day.
good. Well, Bo, it is time also for the Daily Rant.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. For the topic of the Daily Rant.
I will give you a passionate
Response to most topics. There's very little that you're ambivalent about,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
That is true.
Okay. Very good. See, I really want to make sure this is a rantable topic because there's been times.
There's been time.
There's been time. There's been time. Okay. Bo Chancey.
Yes, Drew Chris.
Okay. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous now, Bo. I'm so nervous.
Okay, I'm cutting you off.
No.
No,
don't.
I have something.
Okay, you have something.
I do.
It came to you
It did. In this moment.
in this moment.
Right now.
This moment.
Okay, Drew. Drew, okay.
Okay.
Right now, I'd like to give you my opinion on people who do not prepare for their job. As one who employs a number of people and is the head of an organization with 30 employees, I do expect our employees to do their job and prepare for what they will be doing. On this show, each and every day, I have a daily rant. Drew's job is to prepare a topic for me to rant on, which he then brings to me and surprises me in the moment. Today, however, he did not prepare the rant topic, and so he sat there with dead air while we looked into the camera, bewildered and confused. This does not set well with me and is unacceptable for me, and I'm assuming all of you. So we expect better in the future. Drew Crisp, do your job.
That was amazing. Yeah, no, you're exactly right. I did not have a rantable topic for you, Bo, but you delivered as you always do.
A passionate response
Passionate response.
to your unpreparedness.
That was amazing. Listen, you know who else does their job well?
Who's that? Wait, who else?
Yeah.
You know who does?
You know who actually does their job
I
well?
do, yeah.
Sue Kelso.
Sue Kelso, our connections pastor.
Our connections pastor, and she's got we go through Rooted,
Right.
And she's got 7 rhythms.
Of Rooted. So
Of
she's
Rooted.
going to challenge us with one of those
She's gonna
today.
challenge us with one of those 7 rhythms.
Oh, let's watch Sue. This will be great.
Hi, church. Welcome to the Rhythms of Rooted Challenge. Whether or not you're one of the over 1,000 friends who participated in Rooted at MCC, we are asking you to commit to the rhythms found in Rooted, practicing these rhythms with us, because this is where life transformation can happen. Let's take the opportunity to look at these 7 rhythms of Rooted, designed to help you better connect with God, His church, and your purpose. Here are the 7 rhythms that we will dig deeper into using the Rhythms Rooted Challenge. Daily devoted to the God who created us and loves us. Praying and spending time listening to hear Jesus' voice. Freedom from the strongholds, sin, and struggles that can entangle us. Sacrificial generosity with our time, our gifts, and the things that we cherish. Serving our community in a way that partners with God in His restoration work. Sharing our stories of faith so that people can grasp the hope of the gospel. Celebrating the incredible work of God in and through each of our lives. So thankful that you're part of this Rooted Challenge as we pursue a life of rhythm together. Back to you, Bo and Drew.
Thank you, Sue. We love Rooted. We love the 7 rhythms of Rooted, and we look forward to hearing some more from you with some challenges about each of those rhythms. And what a great, what are you doing? Is that an accordion?
This is my sorry song for not having a rantable topic. I'm so sorry. The accordion is a hard instrument.
I don't know, but it really ministered to my heart. Thank you for your apology.
It becomes more German at that point.
It did. It did.
You gotta go slower if you're wanting to.
It did. Do you remember when? They wanted more cowbell?
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I don't know that anybody's ever said, I need more accordion.
I need more accordion. Hey, actually, can we go ahead and get a little more accordion? Can we?
I need more accordion in the monitor.
What a great instrument, the accordion, though, right?
Sure.
Look at this. It actually says fever on it. I got a fever.
I got a fever for accordion.
The answer is more accordion.
More accordion. Wow.
I put my gold diapers on just like everybody else.
All right.
All right.
Hey, well, it's time for Every Day with Jesus. And so we're going to put today, March 31st, up for you to read. Today's daily devotion, in 140 characters or less, says, "The church is powerful. We do not need to be intimidated, nor do we need to bully. Bullying is a weak person's attempt to appear strong." And then the verse for today is Philippians chapter 10, verse 27 and 28. It says, "Whatever happens, conduct yourselves in a manner worthy of the gospel. Then whether I come and see you or only hear about you in my absence, I will know that you stand firm in one spirit, contending as one man for the faith of the gospel, without being frightened in any way by those who oppose you. This is a sign to them that they will be destroyed, but that you will be saved, and that by God." Drew, I love thinking about the church and that the church is powerful and that we don't have to be afraid, we don't need to be intimidated, and we certainly don't need to bully. No need. We have actual strength, and out of that strength that is rooted in the power and the authority of Jesus. Now, we don't have to play political games. We don't have to try to oppress anyone or take advantage of anyone. No, guilt and shame or any of that stuff. And so remember, you are the church. If you have a relationship with Jesus, you are the church, and you don't need to be intimidated, and you also don't need to be a bully.
Power there. Dunamis. Dynamite.
Dynamite. Oh,
Power. You are the power.
That's good.
The church, man.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's really
awesome.
cool.
That's good. Man, well, Bo, yesterday we laid out a challenge.
Yep.
With Trivial Pursuit.
We did.
Okay. This is a time where we play Trivial Pursuit. And yesterday the challenge was if you could get all 6 questions correct, we would give you a signed copy of the Union Leader. Okay, signed copy
Perfect
by
card.
our senior reporter, Mark Hayward. Favorite reporter.
Favorite reporter currently.
So far, currently.
We know Mark.
Mark. Shout out to Mark. He has no idea probably that this is happening. but
Maybe he's playing along.
maybe he is. So
So the way this works is Drew will draw a card at random from the middle of the box. There are 6 questions. He will give the color of the category. I will tell you the category. He'll read the question. And we invite you to play along. I'll see if I can get all 6 right. Hasn't happened yet. We've gotten close.
really close.
Maybe I'll get none right. We don't know. But we want you to play along. If you don't know the answer, make a guess. Type something in. Give it a shot. You can't win if you don't try.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Here we go. Oh, by the way, original 1981 edition. These cards are old.
That should factor into.
It does.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Blue.
Blue, geography.
All right. What street contains the Great White Way? What street contains the Great White Way?
What street contains the Great White Way? Man, I'm terrible at geography, and I don't know the answer to this. I'm going to go with Wall Street.
Wall Street is incorrect. It's Broadway.
All right, right city.
All right. Right city.
Yeah, wrong answer.
Okay. Pink.
Pink is entertainment.
Entertainment. Who portrayed the title character in the film The Day of the Jackal?
Who portrayed the title character in the film The Day of the Jackal? Okay, old film, Day of the Jackal. I'm gonna go, I really don't know. I'm gonna go with, this is not right, Paul Newman. I have no idea.
Paul Newman is incorrect. It is Edward Fox.
Edward Fox.
Edward Fox.
Yeah,
Michael J. Fox's great-grandpa.
step-uncle,
Step-uncle. I have no idea.
twice removed.
Twice removed. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm over 2. This is probably
Okay.
a bad start.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yellow.
Yellow is history.
History. What British commander surrendered to George Washington at Yorktown in 1781?
All right. British commander surrendered to Washington in the Revolutionary War. So I'm going to go with a general. Oh, man, I should know this. I'm so out of it. Cornwallis. It's not right.
Cornwallis is correct.
Oh!
Absolutely.
Okay, wow.
Cornwallis is correct.
That came out of nowhere.
Look at that.
I'll take that.
What? Okay, Brown.
Brown is literature.
Okay. Oh boy, every time I see this name, really got to ramp up. What? Tchaikovsky
Tchaikovsky. Okay.
ballet do Red Riding Hood and Cinderella appear in? What Tchaikovsky ballet do Red Riding Hood and Cinderella appear in?
All right, I'm going to name the only ballet I know. The Nutcracker. That's all I know.
Final answer?
That's all I got.
All right, incorrect. It is Sleeping Beauty.
I didn't know that was
I didn't know
that was like a
ballet.
Disney film or something.
I don't know.
I didn't know.
I don't know. I really steer clear of him because of his name.
It's hard.
I'm just kidding. Genius. Green.
Science and
All right.
nature.
What is the brightest planet seen from Earth? Brightest planet seen from Earth.
All right, brightest planet seen from Earth. Mars is, I think, the closest, but I don't know if it's the brightest. It's not big. It could be Venus. It's close to Jupiter. Jupiter, Venus, Mars.
What? One answer, please.
Okay. Venus.
Venus is correct.
Yes, okay.
Venus
All
is
right.
correct. Nice.
This has been a tough day. All right, I gotta get this last one right.
All right,
to
here we
get
go.
50%.
Orange.
Orange.
Sports and leisure.
Sports and leisure. Yeah, thank you.
Where is the Sugar Bowl played? Where is the Sugar Bowl played?
Where's the Sugar Bowl played? All right, I should know this. The Sugar Bowl. It's in the South. Where's the Sugar Bowl played? Atlanta.
Final answer.
New Orleans.
New Orleans is correct.
Okay, thank
New
you.
Orleans is
New
correct.
Orleans is correct.
New Orleans. We're down there with the Sugar Bowl. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. So that's 3.
That's 3. Tough
That's
day.
3. Very good. No, at home, I hope you did well. If you got all 6 answers correct, you get the signed copy of the Union Leader right here. We're getting some feedback from our producer right now to see if maybe anyone was there.
Anybody got all 6? I don't know.
That's pretty.
That'd be pretty
pretty
good.
nice.
I didn't do well
Okay.
at all.
Looks like Rebecca Murphy and Sue Kelso also got 3. Way to go.
Good job.
To you. Very good.
Nice.
But
Good
no complete perfect.
Hadn't happened yet. Maybe
Hasn't
tomorrow.
happened.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. This signed copy will be right here.
Maybe we could up the stakes.
We could up the stakes.
We could sign it.
Yeah, okay. Okay. A signed copy of the Union Leader from Bo Chansey and Drew Crisp. I mean, that'll go on the internet.
Start studying.
I mean, you could probably get at least a quarter out of that.
Yes, multiple pennies.
Multiple pennies.
All right. Well, you got
Okay.
something to show me?
I do.
What do
Show
you
and
got?
tell.
Show and tell with Drew
Okay.
Crisp.
It's heavy today.
Oh.
It's a heavy bag.
Heavy bag.
All right. Because of the contents inside are heavy, Bo. Today, I have for you a rock. All right.
You have a
but
rock.
not just any rock. Okay. I covered the rock. It's a signed rock from my friends here. A lot of different friends that I had from high school. It comes with a story. Would you like to hear the story?
Nope. moving on.
Okay, so I have what is called a janky panky. All right, I have a very bruised and tattered pinky.
Okay.
Do you see this?
I'm
Bo?
really not sure I want to hear about your janky pinky. It's not that kind of show.
No, it's a pinky. Look at my pinky, Bo. It has been bruised. It has been.
It's terrifying.
Do you see it?
I don't
How
want to see that.
bulbous it is. Okay.
That's a janky panky.
All right. So when I was in high school, I was doing what's called. I was bouldering. I've said mountain climb before, but then since like free solo, it's like no, not that stuff. I was doing. Remember, I'm the meander trail guy. I'm not the incline trail.
Right.
It's bouldering. We're kind of just in Colorado. And
I mean, like you're sitting on rocks?
well, we're kind of climbing on rocks. There's a few rocks you got to climb up. But anyway, I'm with some friends. We're doing this, and there's a rock. It's not this rock specifically, but a rock very similar to this, very in size and also in jagged edges, okay? My friend Michael is up above me, and I can kind of see, like, I probably shouldn't be, like, right underneath him
Yeah,
because, I mean, there is some loosey-gooseys happening.
Some
you know?
falling rocks.
Some falling rocks. Watch for falling rocks. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be smart. I'm 18 years old. I'm like the smartest person in the world. I'm gonna go to the left. So I go to the left a little bit. Michael, a good friend of mine still to this day, kicks the rock. It moves. It skips. It goes boink, boink, and then it comes, and I catch it, Bo.
You caught the rock.
I caught the rock like right here, smashed up against my body, the pinky. I guess I'm not a physicist. Maybe Ace could explain to me what happened, but the trajectory went straight into my body, and I catch the rock, and it knocks me down, and I get up, no joke, this pinky is hanging like half off, right? It's just like, oh, pinkies aren't supposed to do that. And I got like a big gash in the side of my finger, and at that point, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have a pinky anymore. But I go back, they sew it up, and I don't know if that's cartilage or what it is, but now I've got what I call a janky panky.
A janky panky.
A janky panky.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they put some insecticide on that?
You know, they offered it, and I said, I don't know what that is.
You don't want the insecticide.
I don't want any of that. You just tie it up. You just tie it up with some sandwich bread ties, and I need to go home.
I have one other question.
Yes, sir.
You caught the rock,
I caught the rock.
which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
That's the most impressive part of the story.
I wouldn't do it again.
But you caught the rock.
Yep.
Why didn't you keep that rock?
Okay, so that rock at that point, I think, again, my finger is half off. I'm not really thinking, oh, mementos.
Souvenir?
Souvenir. So I went back later and got this rock because I couldn't find the bloody rock.
couldn't find the bloody
that
rock?
actually took me down. I couldn't find it. I looked. I really did look. And but these are all my friends that were there with me at the time. I asked them to sign this. This guy Chuck, he's the one that he was the youth leader I was with. And I remember the only thing I really remember because I kind of went into shock was yelling out his name.
Chuck!
With this just bloody finger. Chuck!
Janky panky!
Janky panky Chuck! Yeah, so that's show and tell today.
That was
Yeah.
it was magical. I look forward to that every day. I learn so much more about the intimate dealings of Drew Crisp.
That's right.
Hey, we have a commercial. Enjoy this.
Could praying for one save you 15% or more on car insurance? Probably not, but it never hurts to ask.
Hey MCC, John Rose here. Just wanted to let you know that the team here at MCC have been working on developing video communities. Whether you attend Bedford, Concord, Manchester, or the online campus, you are invited to engage in discussion on the message topic that previous week. Maybe you've had a question about something in the message, didn't have a venue to ask it. This creates a space to do that very thing in an online video setting with others. So we invite you to join us and with one another as we chart some new waters of what God can do with the church and technology. We will provide you weekly with a Zoom link, which is a video conferencing website free for your use, a sermon discussion guide, and any other information that you would need to bring to the discussion. The easiest way to sign up is to go to manchesterchristian.com/online communities. There you'll find the weekly schedule, the week's sermon study guide, and an opportunity to share prayer requests. We look forward to what God is going to do through these communities in such a time as these.
I don't often read Bo's books, but when I do, it's Pray for One. Stay prayerful, my friends.
Welcome back. those were fun.
I like it.
Yeah, those were great. Thank you. Hey, Drew. A little portion of our show we like to call Drew's Crisp High Five. So my man Drew here, his last name is Crisp, and he loves to give high fives.
That's right.
However, in this period of social distancing, we're not touching.
We're not doing that.
No literal high fives. So we have another kind.
Mm-hmm.
I give Drew a topic, and he gives us his top 5 on this topic. So
Okay.
Drew, I'm really, really interested in how you'll respond to this.
Hmm.
I'd like to hear your top 5 robots.
Ooh. I actually really enjoy robots.
I thought you might.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. One thing that you do need to know is, I would say probably top fear of mine is the singularity, when the robots become self-aware. That's why I research and study them quite a bit, so as to be prepared and to be on the good side.
As you should.
As I should.
Yeah.
So my top 5 robots. Let's see. The first one actually is going to be one that people probably don't know, but as a kid I had a toy robot. This like gold robot. I still have it actually, and I've been trying to get it to work recently. It doesn't work. It's very old, but it's a gold robot that I keep on my desk. So that's probably the first one. Second one is
No name?
I don't remember its name.
Goldie Hawn?
I love that actually. I love the Goldie Hawn, the robot. Yes, I'll take it.
Okay.
I've never named it, but that's it. Goldie Hawn. And so my second favorite robot is going to be from WALL-E.
Okay, the robot
WALL-E.
from WALL-E. Sweet, cute.
Yeah, cute. I appreciated the emotional language of that movie. I really enjoyed it. I like Pixar in general, but WALL-E was really
WALL-E's,
good.
yeah,
Third one, and you might help me with the name here, Jetsons.
Rosie.
Rosie.
Rosie the robot, the
I
maid.
felt like was a very good character.
I agree
I felt-
wholeheartedly.
Yes,
Yeah.
the maid. And I think they began to give this sentience to a character, in Rosie, and I just really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
way ahead of its time.
Way
you
ahead
know,
of its
that
time.
she had personality and feelings and.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so then the next robot that I would choose, man, they're all just like going in my head right now, because again, you have to begin to put definitions to these things, because since computer and since computing, like, what are we considering to be a robot? Is a Roomba
Yeah.
a robot?
That's a robot.
Okay.
The robot vacuum cleaner.
Robot vacuum cleaner. I mean, for what that's offered to us by way of personal household cleaning,
You're going Roomba?
I'm probably going to go a Roomba.
Okay, number 4, Roomba.
I would consider a Roomba to be
Yeah.
the favorite. Again, but does not have personality or sentience.
But had a great impact on us as a people, as a race.
Yeah, absolutely. And then one that actually, for me, daily helps me is Alexa. So I think Alexa is going to be my 5th robot.
Okay.
Because, I mean, every day, Alexa, what's the weather outside? And then I'll say, Alexa, what's the news?
You don't even need me.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, no.
Tomorrow this would be a Alexa's I've been replaced by a
No,
robot.
no.
The robots are taking over.
No, because I don't know if you've ever had to try to have witty banter with Alexa. It does not work. I mean, it's like, Alexa, tell me a joke. Jimmy, take over. And it gives it to Jimmy Fallon. You get some joke. And
Oh, well, Siri will tell you jokes.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
on your iPhone.
Yep.
Yeah, Siri.
But yeah, they'll say, Alexa, tell me the news, and I'll get the news in the morning as I'm getting ready. So Alexa would be my 5th favorite
A
robot.
little surprised there was no Star Wars there.
Okay, so C-3PO.
I don't know. I just was
R2-D2.
surprised. Yeah, I don't care, but
Amazing what they could do with R2 by way of noise. Like, you just like.
I didn't know you spoke robot.
Well, I know.
How many languages do you know?
Well, a lot. If they don't actually take cognitive ability, if it's just noises.
Noises,
I'm
sure.
king. Yeah. But
Okay.
they did a lot. And so, oh man, I did miss that whole Lucas realm, didn't I?
I don't know.
Every
I'm out of my
with the crisp high fives.
I'm
Okay.
out of my depth on this.
But
one.
I'm going to stay committed to those 5.
Okay, those are
Yep.
your 5.
Yep.
Thank you. Crisp High 5 with Drew Crisp. Thank you.
I love it. All right. Well, Bo, we often in our show every week look at the sermon from the past week, Down the Mountain, right?
Yep.
And this is our time for us to sermon remix. All right, sermon remix, where we take a look at the sermon and we kind of remix it,
Nice.
talk about it. So let's check this out.
And so not only does he say, I'm going to do this, but then he tells his disciples,
by the way, you're going to do it too. That's a hard thing to hear. And if you can't see the end game and you can't see the resurrection and you can't see around that bend and you don't have the perspective to see what God's really up to, in that moment, man, that's tough. And so what we see is that when you're in the valley, there's some struggles. And so let's look at these struggles that happen in the valley when we don't necessarily understand what God's doing. The first one would be the struggle of denial. And that's what Peter does here. He says, no. This can't be, this can't happen, this is not okay. The struggle of denial. The next one would be the struggle of disappointment. Like, what do you mean this is how it's going to go down? What do you mean that your kingdom is not going to be of this world? What do you mean that we're going to do this too? Then there's the struggle of disillusionment, of thinking, well, what's the point? And this isn't what I signed up for, and I don't think I'm in on this anymore, and I'm not sure that I can support this, and how will this play out? And there's also the struggle of despair. But just kind of oh no, it's too late. I'm already in. I don't know where this is going to go. Almost like you accept what's going on, but there's this despair that happens in that space that says, what will this mean for me? What will this mean for those I love?
Bo, recently, all 4 of those D's I have found myself coming in and out of.
Sure.
And so I think it's helpful to even begin to recognize what those could be so that we can provide truth to those.
Yeah.
So I think that's very helpful.
Yeah, I think just identifying that the struggle is real. The struggle is real. And so what we're facing, there is all that doubt and disillusionment and the things that come along with that in a struggle. And if our faith is in something that says, well, this is going to be easy and there is no struggle, that's a misplaced faith. And that doesn't work out very well. But if our faith is in Jesus and who he is and what he did and what he promised to do, well, then we're prepared to step into the struggle of each day and work through, navigate those 4 Ds that were there and live in such a way that really does bring him glory and honor and makes the most of this day.
That's it.
This is the day. Hey, thanks for joining us today. We love getting to spend our morning with you. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So today, when you think about somebody, go ahead and reach out to them. Send them a text, make a phone call, shoot them an email. Reach out to those people. God's bringing them to your mind for a reason. So make this a great day to share God's love with your ones. We'll catch you tomorrow.